website here.
Okay.
There it is. So this one's for the A1H. I think they have a little discount code too. Is that right? Somewhere here. Exclusive launch offer. Use the code 30. Whatever that says.
BCDM23.
Yeah, they should have catchy ones like ours. You know, for our spatial tools, what do we have? Like Stick 15. Stick 15. We have for this, what do we have as 15% off? We have
earbuds 15.
See, you got make it easy to remember. Anyway, so you can use this Dirac live bass control. DLBC. So let's look at the pricing real quick, and then we'll talk real quickly about what it does. Dirac Live Bass Control Single Subwoofer. So if you have one sub, it's $349. Or if you want, like, if you have nothing, right? Because they have different upgrade paths if you already have. But it's $499 for the full Dirac Live multi subwoofer. And I would say, you know, I have this. And let me explain real quickly what it does first. So it kind of just takes over all of your bass management, right? So normally you have your room correction, kind of correct your sub, correct your main speakers, and then the AVR sets its crossover, right? And hopefully they cross over real well and they blend and all that. This kind of just takes over all that. Right, so each speaker's crossover is, you know, it's taking care of that. So maybe your left speaker to the sub. I'll just talk about one sub for right now, and then your center to the sub. They may have slightly different crossovers, but also different phase alignment. So their thing is to make it so that it blends very seamlessly to that sub. What else? What else am I missing? If you have multiple subs, it EQs each one independently. So they have slightly different EQ, kind of like a multi-sub optimizer. And so the idea is for you to get the best possible phase alignment between the subs so that they're working nicely together, to optimize for seat-to-seat consistency, right? So each seat will also have good sound, because a lot of times you can make it sound good in one spot, but it's hard to make it sound good in a few different seats. And so it tries to optimize it. Of course, if you try to optimize for more seats, it always makes one seat worse, right? It's better to optimize for one.
That's
what I like to do is have two presets.
That's where you put the mother-in-law.
Yeah. I want to optimize for one seat, and then another one. Okay, I have multiple people. Okay, cool. So it does all that. What else? So it's saying here, utilizes machine learning for phase co-optimization.
Does that mean AI? Is it using AI? I want to go that far. Learning and AI is not the same.
I think they basically have a good idea of the general like parameters that, you know, kind of like, it's probably not going to be this. So it's going to be within this range here. Because with multi-sub optimizer, you may have to let that thing run for 30 minutes straight to get a very good tune, right?
Yeah.
So for each sub, you know, you can run it for 10 minutes also. But if they have, you know, thousands of people uploading, that's a lot of CPU usage to try to figure all that stuff out. So I think they just kind of optimize it so it doesn't have to try to run all the different possible combinations. Has a good idea which combinations to use prior. That's my guess.
Okay.
So the cool thing about it is, because Dirac does stuff with phase, let's say you have a null somewhere, right? That's a common problem to have. You have a dip in the response at this one position, and let's say you don't really have anything that can kind of fill that.
Okay.
Right? It can actually work together with other speakers, other subs. So your main speakers can also assist in some way, right? So let's say if you have your subs have a null, I don't know, let's say a dip around 70 hertz, but your speakers, your main speakers are towers and they can go down to 40 hertz or 30 hertz, right? It can actually fill in some of that. So it can use some of the sub, some of this sub over here, and the main speakers, and they can kind of all help out in that region, right? So it's not like you have I don't know. It's utilizing all of your speakers. Mm-hmm. And Dirac Art is kind of similar. It just goes up to a higher frequency. But that's basically it. It's using all your speakers to try to help out. The only problem I have, the concern that I have is they're not really testing, I don't think, for the max SPL capabilities of each speaker. So let's say your main speakers can play down to 50 hertz, right? Is it going to assist at 50 hertz at reference volume? I don't know that's a great idea. Reference 50 hertz or lower. Yeah, it may be able to assist at lower volume, but I don't know that I want it to assist, maybe I want my subs to try to do that. So anyway, it's cool. $499. I don't know what you guys think of the price.
Ooh, $500. Is that for multi-sub?
Bundles, room correction, full bandwidth. Oh, what is that? Hold on. Do you have to pay for this and that?
Yeah, isn't that what it looks? Direct Live, room correction, limited bandwidth. Then upgrade so that's limited. So $259 now, $300, or you just buy it for $349.
Okay, so buy it $349. Okay, so you have Dirac Live, full bandwidth. Okay, that's what I have currently on my NADT 778. Okay. They don't have bass control on this one. They don't have it as an option. I don't understand. Can you just buy this by itself?
You have to upgrade it from bass control single subwoofer. So $359 for bass control single subwoofer. Then if you want multiple subwoofer, you got to pay $169. So now you're at $500.
I guess what I'm not understanding is like bass control multi subwoofer. You can buy that by itself and not have the normal room correction. Because now it's up to $799.
Yeah. Ooh, what do you think, Aaron? You're the rocket scientist here. I
don't even know what y'all are talking about right now.
Oh my gosh, he's over there eating.
Maybe you guys in the comments can say, what do you? Because $799 is showing the bundle, right? So room correction, full bandwidth, and bass control multi subwoofer.
So that's the two packages. Scroll up again. Scroll up. Okay, so that's the bass control multi subwoofer. So that's at $500, right? And then scroll up, and then it's the $349. So you're getting a little bit of a deal.
Okay. Oh, I guess I'm just surprised that you can buy Dirac Live bass control by itself. Right. So this is kind of like their version of multi-sub optimizer. You've heard us talk about that. It's a free Windows app, but it's really pretty hard to use.
Yeah.
Right? You have to be pretty advanced to be able to use that properly and not mess anything up. So they made it kind of like foolproof to do it. I'm just surprised that you can buy that by itself. I don't understand why somebody would buy that and not have Dirac for the rest.
What is the cheapest AVR for that?
The cheapest AVR. Let's take a look. 3,800.
The Denon 3800H is on sale for $1,200. So now you got to put in another $800 to get this. Is that what they're saying? To get both of them? That's like more. That's almost another AVR, right?
Yeah. So there's somebody saying here with the code, it's 350 multi-sub. Yeah. So I haven't purchased this. So I don't know personally. I know people and say, "Oh, you guys should know this stuff." I can't know everything, and I do have a Monolith HTP1 in for review, and that one comes with it.
Which comes with bass control?
Yeah, I think it has bass control, has everything like built in. So that's looking like a great deal now. Now that I see the pricing of everything, like that sounds like a great deal.
This is confusing. Okay, $3,800 plus $1,000 for RCFB and BCMS. Jesus, can we stop with the scroll down?
You want me to scroll down?
Yeah, scroll down.
That's it.
Oh,
what?
That's it.
Where were the pricings for that? Did you have to click on?
Oh, okay. Pricing is.
Hey, why is my name on there? Oh, they're using the quote for me? Wanted to slow up there.
It says here, what did you say? He said, no matter what type of room you have, they've got a setup that is tailored for that room. Techno Dad.
Yeah. There you go.
No dad.
I'm like, why does it say Chana Da Silva on their page?
What's
so odd.
That's not me.
Oh, it's funny. Let's see. I assume it's the same price for all of them, right? I mean, it is pretty cool though. It is pretty cool.
It's rough.
What are they saying?
Red Hot Chili Peppers. What's their best album?
What are you guys saying over here? Tim Perry. So Tim has, I think he has bass control also. Pretty sure. Keeping Up with Jones says Jonetel Magic Beans will be better. Magic Beans actually it'll work with Dirac Live and with Dirac Live bass control because what we're doing is creating a target curve that still works in conjunction with all this stuff. So Multi-Q X is a better deal. It's a manual thing, so it's what $200, but you still have to know what you're doing. This is more like an automatic system, right? So if you don't know how to do multi-step optimizer, you don't want to do all the stuff manually, I think it does a pretty darn good job.
Here, Salva says you need Dirac Live. They just put it separate for people that already have Dirac Live can buy bass control separately. So you do need all that.
That's what I thought. I thought that you would need that first. Yeah.
What up, Netherlands is in the house. What's going on, Pancho? That's a lot of money.
So yeah, basically, if you don't have anything, right? You say, okay, I have nothing right now. You wouldn't be able to really just buy. I don't get why they just had it separate though.
Yeah.
I guess if you have one, they want to show you how much it is.
Yeah, because like if you have the I don't know if it's compatible with the Onkyo's and the Pioneers, but those have a regular Dirac, non-live bass control, non-bass control. So then you can buy bass control, and then you can buy this new thing with the multi-sub.
Okay, well, there it is. It's available for the folks with the newer Denon and Marantz stuff. So that's cool. It's an option. Some of you guys are saying it's expensive. I mean, personally, I would have to say, I mean,
you're spending.
Dirac has never been cheap, right? Dirac has always been kind of expensive from the get-go. Like the first moment I heard about it and I downloaded the software, I'm like, ooh, I saw the price, like, oh, okay. But I always wanted it, you know. I always heard that it was really good, and since I tried it, I'm like, oh, it is good. So it does work, definitely.
Now, if you can't catch the show, we do have an audio version at anchor.fm/daily HiFi. So make sure to go on over there if you like to listen to the show.